This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Englewood, Colorado. We are here at the Challenge Foundation. I am here with Kate and Holly. Ladies, let me ask you, first of all, you've been empowering disadvantaged, high-potential students to basically go on to college and provide and give back to their community. When did the foundation begin?
The program first started in the 1990s, and our founder, Don McFall, is a philanthropist and was observing different programs in the community, different mentoring programs, summer programs, things of that nature, but no one was putting it all together. And so he decided to take all the pieces that he found helping these students, the disadvantaged kids, get through school and get into college. So he decided to start a program that put it all together. We are currently the only program in Colorado that does that.
I know the first step here is early intervention, so where do we start out? What age are you guys talking about here?
We begin with all of our students that are entering the program when they're in 4th grade, and they spend about a year and a half applying to be a part of the Challenge Foundation. And then students actually begin with a scholarship in our program the summer before 6th grade, and that continues all the way through college.
How many are we talking enrolled here?
Currently, we have 63 students enrolled 6th grade through 12th grade at 3 different private schools in Denver, and then we also have another 25 students enrolled in college that have graduated from high school.
Wonderful. So you got quite a few under the roof there that are enrolled, but it takes kind of the community as well to make sure this all happens and works. And so let me ask you, as far as mentors out there and donors out there, how can they contact you and get a hold of you?
Contacting us via our website, thechallengefoundation.org, or our office phone number at 303-209-3364 is a great way to get a hold of us. We're always looking for people that are interested in donating services such as medical services, eye care, dental services, computers. We provide every student with a computer. So any types of donations are greatly appreciated. We're always looking for mentors, people that want to work with our students, and then of course financial donations are always appreciated.
Absolutely. Well, folks, a great way to give back right there, and their contact information right there is the bottom of the screen as well.
I'm 20. I will be a junior at NYU. I've been with them since the 5th grade. Well, one of my main goals after I graduate is having my own nonprofit, and that dream was inspired by the Challenge Foundation because the work that they do is amazing. It changed my life, and I hope to someday change the lives of other kids. They've always been very supportive, been really close to my family and I, and just there to support me whenever I needed anything. I'm still in touch with them, so they just became part of my family. It's very important because I'm the first one to go to college for my family. We immigrated here from Mexico, so none of my parents even finished middle school, so it's a very big accomplishment for my family and I.
Let's jump right in and find out what it is the foundation specifically provides for these students.
Biggest support that we provide is a scholarship to a private school here in the Denver area. So we also provide a summer program, tutoring, mentoring, college support, computers, and transportation for the students.
Wow. Let's start out first of all, tutoring. Do all the students normally need tutoring, or is it just basically based on something they're falling behind in?
Yeah, it's pretty individualized. We definitely front load the 6th graders with some extra supports when they enter the program to make sure they're prepared when they enter school in 6th grade. And then it just periodically goes throughout their 7 years in middle school and high school. If something comes up they're struggling with, we definitely provide a tutor for them at that time.
Excellent. And as far as the mentoring program, so the mentoring program, I mean, it starts early on, but does that continue on through the whole progression?
It does. Our mentors make a 7-year commitment up front to remain with the same student for the entire time that they're in the program. So students will be paired with a mentor before they enter the program in 6th grade, and the majority of the time that mentor will be able to fulfill their commitment through high school, and then generally the relationship has become strong enough that it goes through college as well.
Ramona, let me ask you, how long have you been with the program?
It has been, 7 years. I think I've always been incredibly dedicated to my studies and, school and things like that because of my parents, but I think that the program has given me a different look on life, they've given me opportunities I never would have had, and I think I've just grown into a person that sees the world in so many different ways, and in a sense I've become more bicultural.
Let me ask you, if there was a student out there who's thinking about applying along with their parents possibly, what advice would you give them?
Do it. Don't let anybody tell you can't. You can do anything you want to do. There's help out there. Just stay motivated. And
so we're talking about a kind of a year-round program when you're talking about summer programs. What happens in the summer programs?
Summer program is for our middle school students, so it's required for all of our students for 4 years, so incoming 6th through incoming 9th graders. It's a 6-week program where we do academics in the morning, we do math and literacy, and the afternoons are focused on enrichment activities such as rock climbing, swimming lessons, hiking, things of that nature, and then Fridays are all-day field trips. So we take the kids all day somewhere. We have a college day where we every summer take the kids to visit a different college, a career day where they shadow a business, things like that. That's what our Fridays entail.
And so let me ask you, what is the Foundation's long-term holistic approach? What is that they're talking about?
We're really working to make sure that we're providing all of the supports that these students need to be successful and to graduate from high school and to go on to college. 100% of our students that have graduated from high school have enrolled in the university.
So let me ask, when we're talking about scholarships, are these partial scholarships? Are these full-ride scholarships? How does that work?
We partner with the schools that the students attend, and so we're providing some scholarship, the school's providing some financial aid, and then also each family is responsible for a portion of their tuition, and that ranges anywhere from $50 to, say, $1,000, depending on their income.
And so basically the Foundation believes that a child's environment plays a vital role in their learning ability out there, not only academically, but to go on and basically give back.
Absolutely, and family commitment is a huge piece of students getting into and accepted to our program. If the family is not behind the student 100%, this commitment is not going to be successful. And so, as well as looking at the student and their ability to be a part of the program, we look just as seriously at the family's commitment to be a part of it.
I've been with the program for about 2 years, going to my third.
What are your favorite things about this program that you're in that you actually like?
I like everything about it. It's all the people here and all the teachers and mentors we get. They're so nice, and the opportunity we get for the better in our life later on. It's just amazing.
Great. Let me ask you, do you have a mentor as well?
Yes, I do. They're just there for you when you need them. Like homework, project-wise, they're there for you.
What you're hoping for in the future?
I was really planning on going to college, and now with this program, I know I'm positive I'm going to a good college. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
This brings us to the applying. Basically, to apply, I imagine the student has to apply, but so does the parent.
Yes, they spend 1.5 years applying to be in the program. We start with testing of the students themselves and put them through a summer program between 4th and 5th grade to get to know them better. And then we do 2 rounds of home visits at the family's house to really make sure that it's a good environment for the student to be successful and that the family is on board with the commitment we're asking them to make.
Wonderful. And how does the Foundation go about monitoring throughout, making sure that the milestones are being met?
Each student, when they enrolled in the program, they have one of the staff that we call their case manager. So we're assigned to the student and their family for the 7 years that they're in the program and then on into college. And so we do things about checking in with teachers, checking grades, going to conferences. And we have good relationships with the teachers and staff at the schools too, so they're constantly communicating with us about what's going on if issues arise. And then each case manager also talks to the family and the mentor a few times a month just to check in and make sure that things are going okay. So that relationship is well established pretty quickly at 6th grade year and then remains throughout the next 7 years.
Let me ask you, guys have both been with the program for some time. Have you actually seen the fruits of a lot of your labor here, and do you guys have a couple success stories you could actually share with me?
Sure. I started with the program 10 years ago, and so the first students that I worked with are now in college. So being able to see them as shy 6th graders walking in the door and pulling them off their mom's arm to get them to come to summer program and be in this new environment. And, now they're very independent. Some of them are working for us here this summer as junior interns or college interns to give back to a program that they feel very fondly about. So seeing that progression and having them be part of our staff now versus a student is really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about yourself?
Yeah, this will be my 7th year, and it's kind of a great year for me because the students that I started with when they came in 6th grade are going to graduate from high school this year. Kind of joke that those are my babies, that they're going to be graduating this year and all will go on to college. And then part of my job also is to help the kids get into the college, do the college application process, things of that nature. And so I think it's been great to just see how well the kids are doing on the college level. We actually just have one graduate that was just hired by her college, co-college. She just spoke at our fundraising breakfast recently. So we've seen many success stories. It's just a wonderful foundation to be a part of.
Well, there you've got it all right there, folks. You can basically go to the website, which is at the bottom of the screen right there. Their contact information is there as well. Phone number, you can get a hold of the foundation there. You can take a look and basically see what kind of programs they're talking about here. You can also see what the application process is all about. And so if this is something you think you would benefit from, or somebody that you know would possibly benefit from, you can definitely contact them as well. And Honestly, it's a great program for the simple fact that you're talking about disadvantaged students, but they have high potential. Basically, they're go-getters. They want to go out there and get it, but this is basically a hand up for them to help them out, and they're going to basically make sure they're there for them throughout the entire process, all the way from the beginning, like she said, when she brought them in as your babies, and now they're graduating. So, this is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.